The West African mining host communities have disclosed that economic communities of West African states, ECOWAS, should be more proactive in protecting host communities in the sub-region. This submission was disclosed through a communique issued by participants at the end of the 3-day West African mining host communities in Durban 2023 held in Abuja. At the end of the conference, participants stated that states must provide adequate safeguard against violence from mineral extraction threats in the sub-region. It was also noted that Africans should promote policies and strategies to encourage the development of local technologies for mineral extraction to drive sustainable development on the continent. Part of the submission noted that there should be capacity building for mining host communities to better appreciate their rights, as civil society organizations can play a lead role in building local capacities for mining host communities.
Crucial in the energy transition, providing the required commodities for renewable energies and climate technologies. The failure to adapt climate-smart extraction of minerals is exacerbating adverse impacts on host communities across the sub-region. Empowering mining host communities through sustainable policy initiatives is the surest path to lasting economic prosperity, environmental resilience, and social harmony for the sub-region. There is a need for regulatory agencies and mining host communities to co-initiate strategies to effectively address the challenges faced by mining host communities across West Africa.
The weak regulation of mineral extraction and trade catalyze conflicts, corruption, and violence in mining host communities. The resource scarce continues to leave the host communities exploited and victimized as they struggle to make alternative livelihoods due to the loss of their primary means of livelihood occasioned by unethical mining activities in the sub-region. States have the responsibility to ensure the environment is protected and that mining companies respect human rights of host communities. Corporate and business entities are responsible for ensuring their host communities' rights are not violated while conducting business.
Years ago, we are facing insecurity. The first problem is insecurity between communities themselves and the local government, because when they get finance from the companies, those finance is not allocated really to provide public services locally. And this is one of the first conflicts we have between communities and the local government. But also these conflicts affect also the mining corporations. And secondly, we have a conflict between communities and the national government, because all the lands are owned by the government, and most of the time government give license to the companies to operate with the communities where they have not been informed and their consent has not been taken before giving the license to the companies.
My message is that the government should do the right thing. They should remember the host communities, do the needful. They don't go to school because the miners, they are using them. You understand? You see some children, because they are breaking stone or digging just for peanuts, they are not going to school again because of the peanut. So my message to the government is that they should do something about it.
And what remedies or what action points I need to put in place to make sure that everybody, both the miners, the host community, and the government are under the same roof and singing the same song. In my palace, in my own community, we don't even know people who gave this concept. So I can smell rats in most of the people who have told us that they have licenses. So I think that's where the starting point is going to be. But I want to get close to them as much as possible, because these are job creation opportunities.